personal to me. People say it shouldn't be personal. I say make it personal. Humanize it, reconnect it. Connect to this land, connect to your ancestors. What food did you eat? What were your medicines? What language did you speak? What did your clothes look like? What homes did you live in? Who would have raised you? If people saw that you were gifted with medicines, would you have gone and lived with the people who work with the medicines? They saw that you were a good hunter. Who would have taken care of you? We need not just to decolonize, but we need to reclaim everything that is still ours. 0.2% is what they've herded us onto. But we are still the youngest and fastest growing populations in all of Canada and North America. You know what that tells me? That tells me that they can't stop us. So we have warriors from Lilu and Unistoten and Standing Rock and all over in this room. We have warriors from front lines here in the downtown east side. We have brothers and sisters who are warriors simply because they fought through residential school, addiction, sexual abuse, and ongoing trauma that we have to live through every day simply because we dare to exist and be Indians in Canada. Every one of us women who stand here with this red blood running in our veins, we are an affront to the system that has worked for 500 years to clear us off this land. And we still stand here. We still make those beautiful babies that are going to stand up and rise the same way that we have. We still learn our languages. We are reclaiming our land, just like I've learned a lot in the last couple of years about not just what resistance looks like, but what reclaiming looks like. Mine started with relearning my language. Mine started with not being ashamed of who I am, of throwing that shame that was put on me my entire life back off of me. Because it's not mine. That shame left me broken and ashamed, and I am not broken and I am not ashamed. I am proud and I am healing. And that means that now I have a bigger responsibility. Now my job is to continue to speak the truth and to unite and to talk about my experience. I won't tell a person to do something that I wouldn't do. So what do I know works? Number one, you have to take care of yourself. You have to start healing yourself. You have to know who you come from and what your goal is. My goal is to eventually, my goal is that when I am set free of this lifetime, that I know that I did everything I could. That everything I'm involved in now is win-win. And that's a hard thing to do because you got people coming up on you left, right, and center. Well, how could you work with them? And how could you work with them? And why did you say this? And who are you thinking of when you say that? I get in a lot of trouble, especially in my own community. People won't stand with me and they say I don't represent them. Well, that's good because they don't represent me either. Who I represent are the people who raised me and the ancestors who worked so hard to ensure that I could exist and that I could carry on the work that they have done since the first sunrise. Scientists dated us at 10,000 and 16,000 years. So we want to unsettle Canada 150. How about we reclaim 16,000 years plus? Which brings us to the whole point of how is that possible? There was no homelessness. There was no environmental pollution. We had floods. We had wars. What I am all about now is re-establishing our laws on our lands. You have a pedophile, you have a rapist, you have someone who destroys the land, heads on stakes. Yes! I don't say that in a joking way. Push has come to shove. I have watched my women be raped and beaten and murdered since I was a baby. Who's standing up to stop this? We are. The same day Kanahus's dad died, my mom died of a fentanyl overdose. She was born into residential schools, she lived a horrific life, and she died of fentanyl overdose in her own home. I watched them put her in a plastic bag and carry her away. And to this, I say, you can't stop me. All you did was make me stronger. All you did was give me more reason to fight. Now I have women who stand with me, women who understand what it's like to be an Indian woman in Canada. These are tears of pain, but I'm not ashamed of them anymore. I know who I am. And that means that there is no way that this government will ever win. They have their paramilitary, they have their misinformation in the education system, they have the toxified food and water, they have laws that are enforced through what are actual paramilitary, we know this. We have the stripping away and the connection between family and home, land, and ourselves. And I come back to the same point again and again. We're still here. So we need you to heal. We need you to connect. We need you to rise. We need you to be willing to step on those front lines and to protect. We need you. If you, whatever skills you have, bring them. If you have money, bring the money. If you have a vehicle and you like driving, let's go deliver stuff to the front lines. Get into your ceremonies, ground yourself in your medicine and in your healing. Stand solid in who you are, because we do stand on the shoulders of giants. Giants that protected and preserved this land until the last 200 years. 200 years. We have endured and we have survived, and now we're coming back to thriving. We know what to do with this land, we know how to fix it, we know how to unite, we know how to heal each other, and we know how to heal ourselves. And I'm going to say it again, they can't stop us. So we stand here united and collected. We stand here empowered, educated, and informed. Free, prior, informed consent. These are powerful words. We have to hold them accountable to it by every means necessary.